think they said the music was a bit too loud.
Oh yeah, I had it up all the way.
Okay. So we're gonna adjust the volume. I'm learning, guys.
I was leaving a little bit of background music just.
I'm getting tech educated, guys. I'm getting tech educated. What's going on? Big Nick is back. Listen, all of my legal situations have been rectified. No more long hiatuses. Big Nick is back. So let me hear from you. Ask away. Let's go. I don't have much other than I'm happy to be here and have at it. Yo, Big Nick, when you going to make a tour in America? Jose, I'm already here, buddy. Pump up the volume. Mic check, mic check. What's your badge number? Name and badge number should always be what you're looking for. Tay Gutter, everybody give a shout out to my cousin Tay Gutter, an inspiring rap artist. He's really trying to make it. So if you guys can go over to Tay Gutter's YouTube page and show him some love, I would appreciate that. Go back to Africa. I've never been to Africa, Richard. Where are you from, by the way? Are you from Poland, or do you want to go back to Poland or wherever you're from? I'm good. Yeah. Dude told me to go back to Africa. I've never been to Africa. I don't know. I'm an American. Justice for Francesca. That's right. Have you guys seen Tactical get harassing people at a corner store? Oh. What's going on, PM 273? No need to have him kill Vladimir Putin. That's all right. That's all right. Just worry about your boy over there in the White House. Mic volume too low. Is that better? Is that better? You guys, yeah, let me know what's going on. I can't hear it. I don't have any audio feedback myself.
The gain is up about as much as it can be. This mic, you have to do a close mic. It has to be. You have to do a close mic.
Okay. All right, guys. So, first of all, thank you guys so much for still being with me after my hiatus. I really appreciate that. You guys support me so much to my channel. And I really, really thank you for that. Without you guys and without this, what I'm doing, I don't know what I'll be doing. I feel like this is my absolute calling, and I have a community of people that I'm happy to be with. So I really, really, really appreciate you guys, and thank you so much. Hey, Big Nick. Hey, KFTGF. Thank you. I will. Oh, thank you so much, London. I do know Piero Bugoni. I do know him. He's a good friend of mine. No, you have not committed a crime. Okay, so, all right, let's talk about some of the things that now that I have all my legal woes out the way, let's talk about some of the things that I have planned for you guys. I'm partnering with, first of all, I have partnered with the media sharing company. So I do have a page now on Facebook. I have caught up. It is Big Nick South Florida Accountability. If you guys will go over to Facebook and check out Big Nick South Florida Accountability, give that a like and follow. I would appreciate that. Also, I have not forgot about the man on the street. Did you know? I have not forgot about that. I have not forgotten about anything that we've touched on. It's just that I had to get these legal situations out of the way. I have been vindicated. I'm good. I can still go out and purchase a weapon because I have no convictions. My birthday is Monday, and actually my last date of court, which is nothing. That's why I already said it's over. It's on my birthday. So the 19th of August, which is Monday, which is my birthday, 1 year ago from that day would be the day I got arrested on my birthday, and that comes to a head on that Monday a year later. So I'm actually, thank you so much for the early happy birthday. I appreciate that, bad cop, no donut. So I'll be turning 29 times 2. Well, no, add 20 onto that. I'll be 49. Roll Tide. You know what, Big and Bama? I don't know yet. I'm a University of Miami fan, but I think I might go with Clemson once again because they are absolutely stacked with probably the greatest college quarterback I've ever seen. So you guys are gonna have some competition. Thank you so much for the early birthdays. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would be 49 years old, but I'm back. Could you explain the reason you was arrested? Tight T Beats, which time? Which time? Thank you so much for all the birthdays. Lady Bird, you're here. Hello. 49 is just late 20s. I like that. It's all about the you. So you guys, you see, I'm using Kopcam Studio. I'm here with him. He's been so gracious as to take me through some technical things to show me how to better my channel visually. And so if you guys would do me a favor, if you are not subscribed to Kopcam, please take the time. Kopcam, can you log on and make sure you're on your chat so they can click to you and subscribe to you while we're here? Hello, Ohio. O-H-I-O. Okay, Ohio. Bless up back to you, Ryan. Southside, I see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. In the Navy for 6 years, man. I wouldn't change it for the world. 29 Palms, California, 23rd Dental Company. You're there to protect right, including your book. Absolutely. Look, man, the beauty about America is that as long as you're not threatening anyone, I support your freedom to say whatever you want to say. As a matter of fact, I support your right to threaten. You have to deal with the consequences because free speech isn't necessarily free. But, that's why you shouldn't yell fire in a crowded movie theater. You can do it, but you're going to have to pay consequences behind it. So, absolutely. Lady Bird, say hello, Kopcam.
Hey, Lady Bird, hello.
Joe, no. Where you been, my brother? I see you. Santa. Hello, my friend. My friend, Santa. He's there for every single thing I do. Thank you so much, Tay. Appreciate that. Okay, Kopcam is there. He's helping out the six, believe it or not. He's helping out my channel. He's supporting me by doing this for me. So I would like to return that love. And please click on Kopcam's name. And please select subscribe to his channel. Listen, you guys don't have to hit the bell for anyone. Because I know that can get a little irritating as far as the bell always going off on your device. But if you would just subscribe to him, I'm sure he would greatly appreciate that, and so would I. So yeah, just go to Facebook and just go. Also for me, go to Facebook and just log on to Big Nick South Florida Accountability and just like it and follow it. I partner with the new media company. A couple of you guys let me know that my video was actually on WorldStar. And because I didn't post it, I had to contact my media company, and they actually had WorldStar remove that.
I want to say something real quick. It's kind of ironic. I was thinking about that. I kind of don't want people to click the bell for me because
Cool, Big CJ.
I'm liable to do 10 streams a day, right?
Yeah.
That's going to annoy people.
So yeah, Kopcam is actually saying a good point that you don't need to click the notification bell for him, but he would appreciate the subscription because YouTube is playing some real strange algorithm games with Kopcam. Even the videos where I've called into his show that we're basically just discussing life, they're not completely monetizing his channel for simple, basic conversations, as his not suitable. So I don't know what they're doing for him. So any little extra subscriber will help him greatly. Flow Riders in the house. My brother Flow Riders in the house. Hello, my brother. Hawaii's in the house. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. Thank you. Waiting. What rating were you in the Navy? 23rd Dental Company, Phil. 23rd Dental Company right here. I got out as a petty officer 3rd class. 23rd Dental Company for me, 29 Palms, California. Flow Guardian, what's up, my brother? What's up? Hey, did you guys see the before and after of the Fort Lauderdale Police Department? I highlighted all of the times previous that I went to the Fort Lauderdale Police Department and was either arrested, harassed, threatened, intimidated. Full circle. Now I walk in there with my camera. I go all around the facility, in and out, because they have actually learned that that's my building, that's your building, that's the person sitting next to you building, and we can go in there and we can do certain things inside of our building. And you do not have to have police services. You do not have to need police services in order to use a police station. I don't need you to do what I need to do. So that was a big point of contention that I had to let them know. Bruce Lee, what does the six mean? Okay, the six, that's actually a military term, Bruce. If you had a clock, picture a clock in front of you, right? If someone says 12 o'clock, you're going to look in front of you. If someone says 3 o'clock, you're going to look to the right of you. Someone says 9 o'clock, you're going to look to the left. You're going to look to the left of you. And if someone says you're 6, that's behind you. So you guys are my 6 because you're watching my back. So you're here on military terms, on police shows all the time. Don't worry, I got your 6. That means you have my back. So that's what the 6 is. The 6 is my back. And I'm also part of the 6 because I have your back. So I'm not bigger than the 6. The 6 isn't big. The 6 is all of us collectively. Oh, wow. We have 146 people. Welcome. Thank you so much. It's been so long since I did a live, and I still have 146 of you guys. Oh, my God. 6 is also where tyrants shoot. Explain that, Mike. I'm not catching that. Lady Bird, thank you. I love you. U.S. Navy veteran here, 72 to 78. I guess I'm about to be like Seth Rollins on WWE and burn it down. I'm good, Smitty. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
You know what? As a black civil rights activist in the South, I don't know if this is the best look for me. You got to remember, I'm still in the South, and I'm still a civil rights activist. And even though I have made a lot of friends in these government agencies, I still have people who don't necessarily appreciate what I'm doing. And I don't want anyone to fear for their safety, right? So remember, YouTube, like any other major communications network, has algorithms for certain words. So I'm not gonna say what I possibly look like because I don't want the undesirables to be monitoring our chat as much as they already do. Big Nick, where have you been? William, I was taking a bit of a hiatus because I was still going through like 4 criminal cases for my activism. And I didn't want them to continue to try to pile on things on top of me. So I just took a step back to take care of me and my family first to make sure they was okay. But guess what? It's all behind me now. Big Nick is back. I have time to get 6 new cases. Wow. How about that? That's the goal. Supposedly free. 86. Oh, okay. Well, 86 is still a lot. I've gone in chats and seen hundreds of people and like 20, 21 thumbs up. So I appreciate anything. But if you guys do hit that like button, YouTube will really, really, really appreciate that. Greetings from Wisconsin. Hello. And yeah, I'm a Miami Dolphin fan, by the way. Full disclosure. And I'm proud to be one. And I think our new left guard is from Wisconsin, Michael Dieter. Why are you parking there? Oh, yeah, you remember that video? Watching from the UK. Good eye, Mike. No, that's Australia. I'm sorry. My English accent is horrible, so I won't go there. Go, Pack, go. Cheesehead in the house. Is that how it works? Is Oregon Green Bay fans? You would think Oregon would be probably more San Francisco fans, or Seattle fans, but how does it work? I would not. I see you week 3, William A. I will see you week 3, my friend. I will see you week 3. Now there it is. Good eye, Mike, Magic Mike from Brisbane, Australia. Everyone, we have someone from Australia, the land down under. The Bears. You know what, man? Philly's going to sneak up on a lot of people. If Carson Wentz stay healthy, I think I'm going to pick them to win the Super Bowl again. Thank you, Transplant. I appreciate that. I say born in Green Bay, Seahawks fan. Okay, you was born in Green Bay, okay. But what team naturally is for Oregon? What pro team does Oregon gravitate to? Is it Seattle? Is it San Francisco? Hello, Jimmy. Watching from Texas, welcome. So yeah, I know it's a melting pot in Hawaii. So who would be if what team would come to Hawaii and sell out instantly? Because I know over in London, believe it or not, the number one team in London, and anyone from London in the chat right now will validate this. I think the Dolphins are the number one team in London. I think that's their adopted team, the Miami Dolphins, from Oregon but moved to Florida. So come on over to the Miami Dolphins, man. We have plenty of room for you. That little ass banana hat. That little ass banana hat got that man with that horse on it. Do you see that? Do you see that? Got that man with that horse on it. And his little brother is right here. See his little brother? So, yeah. New Zealand. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm honored. Thank you so much. Colorado. Did I hear about Colorado Springs? What happened in Colorado Springs? No, not the Dolphins. Hey. Thank you so much, Joe Cool. You my brother. Everybody, there's another name. Click on Joe Cool. The man only has 6,000 subscribers. That's criminal. That is criminal. That is criminal. If you guys like Big Nick, if you guys like Joe Citizen Ho, there's absolutely no reason for Joe Cool to not have 20,000 subscribers. There is no way. Holland, oh my God, I'm honored. NFL got nothing on rugby. Are you serious, Lady Bird? Are you serious, Lady Bird? Really? Are you silly? You know what I need you to do? I need you to go to YouTube and I need you to Google rugby players viewing NFL players for the first time. Something like that, some keywords. And you would see how the rugby players are in awe of the NFL players. Okay, so New Hampshire. Welcome, New Hampshire. I love New England. I love New England. Not the football team, but the area, New England, the New Hampshire, the Delaware. I love that. Not in the cold. Anyone knows me, no, I'm not traveling in the cold anywhere. But I do want to own a summer home somewhere in New England one day. Preferably where they filmed the, what was the name of the alligator? Betty White was feeding the alligator. What was the name of that movie? I forget the name of the movie, but Betty White was feeding the giant alligator, and it was huge. But that was the scenery was absolutely gorgeous. But I think I really fell in love with the New England scenery from watching Stephen King movies, because I believe like 98% of his movies are out of New England somewhere. So yeah, that was really, I love it. Lake Placid. Oh my God, that is probably the most gorgeous place in America to me. I just love it. Do you like that guy called Auditing America? You know, I was just talking to Kopcam about my feelings toward certain styles of auditing. And I'm going to say this, but this is in no way, shape, or form mean to be criticizing of anyone. I'm just going to tell you what Big Nick don't do. Big Nick won't go to religious places. This is 2019 in America, and those places are being targeted by terrorist organizations. So I'm not going to any church because it doesn't look good to me. I'm not doing any schools. I have children in school, and my kids every day are in constant fear of going to school because they're being taught active shooting scenarios. So I'm not gonna do religious places. I'm not gonna do schools ever. I'm not gonna do residential areas where I'm gonna record in front of someone's house and yell out their addresses. And you know, even if that person was being ignorant to my First Amendment right to be able to record in public and whatever, you know, I may say something to that person and get it over with, but I'm not gonna do that because this is America, 2019, and when I have a platform of close to 80,000 of you, I have a certain responsibility. So I'm not going to do those types of things. Audit in America is actually, I like him. Now, I will tell him this next time I speak with him, and I have mentioned it to him. If I haven't, I meant to. I don't create situations. I don't create them. And if you don't want to post a video because there isn't a situation or contact, then I think you need to reassess what you're doing. I like auditing America as well. And I'm not criticizing him at all. I'm not criticizing anything he do because we need 1,000 more people just like him doing it. I just think that maybe some of the content may be generated, and I really don't do that because I don't think it helps the cause. So I think I think the ultimate goal of an auditor is to have no contact, right? Isn't that what it is? We want to be left alone to be able to do something that is a constitutional right for us. Like you're left alone from driving down the road. You're left alone when you're riding your bike. I mean, you got road cops, of course. I know first thing you guys are gonna say, but for the most part, you're being left alone by doing something that you have the right to do, and that's no different from recording, from videoing. I don't want to go and have a cop come get in my face and make a YouTube video about it. I'd rather go make that exact same YouTube video without any contact. I'd rather come to you guys and say, I'd rather absolutely, I believe in racial profiling. Hold that thought though, Mike. I'd rather come to you guys and show you a video and say, hey, Fort Lauderdale is the most transparent place in the world. They don't trip over videos. I don't want that. I want absolutely no contact when I go out. But if they're gonna come bring me contact, then I'm gonna make the most of it. Now, Mike Carter, I don't know your race, but I'm a black man, so it's not only I do believe in racial profiling, I absolutely know it's true. And if you're not an African American male, I can try till I'm blue in the face, but you would never fully truly understand. It's almost like I can't explain racial profiling to you. I can just tell you that it's real. Don in Hawaii, thank you. LWC, hello. Thank you so much, MERFRA 41. Thank you. So, but yeah, racial profiling is absolutely real. And I'm going to tell you something else that it might be controversial, but white privilege is absolutely real as well. So these are real things. These are absolutely real things. And to ask a person of color to explain white privilege it's kind of hard to do, because those are some things that you may not be able to put into words. It's just more of an experience, and I just know it's there. But we can give you the generic forms, not being followed around in a grocery store or Target, or not automatically having weed being smelled every time you get pulled over. Things like that. If you can't relate to that, and I know everybody say, hey, that happens to everyone. Does it? Or do you hear stories of it happening to everyone? I'm speaking from personal experience. Decidal, I hope I'm saying it right. Everybody that knows me knows that my favorite word is optimistic or optimism. So I'm not as pessimistic as you are. But I guess, hey, you can speak from experience, man. Welcome, UK. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We should have auditing day where a city audits their city by at least 500 people. You know what? You're absolutely right, but I'm so conflicted on what I would like to do if I had the opportunity to speak with the people that are in charge. Because at first I was like a citizen review board, but I want something that's uncorruptible. And humans are corruptible, so I don't know, maybe they should let the auditors write the real auditors. Maybe they should let us write the psychological questions or tests for that portion of the hiring process. Then perhaps maybe we can get some people out there that actually feels our pain. I'm going to say this, and you guys know, I do it for my community because I live in my community. So if I speak like that, it's only because I'm around my community. I'm around people of my ilk, people of my hue, 98% of the time. So whenever I'm speaking to them, but I'm speaking as whole for Americans. So sometimes even if I use race as an example to explain something, it's just from my own personal experiences. But race shouldn't be something that stops you from being a good person or makes you want to be a good person or a strong person or a weak person. As a matter of fact, let's just get away from the freaking colors, man. Let's just recognize there's a human race. And race colors was created to divide, to separate, to let people know where they stand in society. And I don't blame race as, let's see, how can I say it? I don't think people, I think, okay, put it this way. If there was exactly 100 people in America, 50 was white, 50 was black, I don't think there would be any overt racism. I think racism comes from strength and population. You know what I mean? So I always use this analogy all the time when talking with my friends. If the roles were reversed, if black people was 163 million strong in America, pretty much the same numbers as white people, and the whites were 11% of the population, roughly around 33 million people in this country, as opposed to 163 million people from the beginning, where things have been actually different. Because absolute power corrupts absolute. So, if the roles were reversed, if blacks was the majority in this country, with the same prosperity, the exact same way it is now, everything is America just as we know it, except the races was switch, where it was 60% black and 13% white. Will it be that much of a difference in people's attitude? Would the blacks now be doing the exact same thing as the white do? We actually have case studies on that. Take a South Africa. When South Africa had the backing of other people, and they was dominating through apartheid, through the backings of other nations, then that's a bad example. But when you take a look at after apartheid ended, and whites are catching hell in South Africa right now. Right, whites are the opposite in South Africa, and they're actually catching hell. They're getting the land taken away. But I don't know if they're getting the land taken away as reparations, or they're getting land taken away because they're now being dominated. I don't know, but I think there's power in numbers, and when there's power in numbers, can't help but have some type of bullying aspect. We want to hear about you and all the wonderful things you do. Let's get off race, because the only race in this world is the human race. I just said that. Absolutely. I'm not talking about race. I'm just talking about how situations come up within race. Not once have on any of my videos. I think on my very first video, one of my first videos, I said because black men are getting shot down. And then one of my subscribers in the comments said, hey, Nick, not only are black men getting shot down, white men are getting shot down, Spanish guys are getting shot down. And ever since that point, I've made it a point to say you're shooting unarmed people. So I'm not caught up in race, man, at all. That's right. All red blood, 6 is the number here. But you know what? Even though we don't have to speak about race, one thing I never want to hear the 6 say, I don't see color. That's not true. You're lying to yourself. You're not lying to me, because we all see color. If you don't see color, what the hell you do at the stoplight? Oh, so, but anyway, this is Big Nick. Follow the law, damn it. Hello. Black, rich. Oh, I'm glad you said it. Black, white, rich, poor makes no difference. We're all the same on the inside. Absolutely. Now, let me say this, and this will be the last thing I say. In America, the only true color America sees is green. Because in America, I'm not talking about the rest of the world. I'm talking about in America, Oprah Winfrey does not experience racism. $3 billion in the bank does not experience racism. No one is saying no to Oprah because she's black. Trust me on that. Michael Jordan is not experiencing racism because they're billionaires. So the only true color this country sees is green. Okay, but anyway, let's get off of that. So, come on. Somebody got something they want to ask Big Nick. I got about another 5 minutes to be with you guys, so what's up? Arizona. I have family in Arizona, Sierra Vista. Birmingham, Alabama. Okay, I say it. Maybe Bama's going off. Roll Tide, I guess. I don't know. I might be more of a Auburn fan. I don't know about that. Maybe a few years ago, I think. But I think Africa now is pretty much. Well, China's infiltrated over there a lot now. So the soda bean, okay. Also, black people, stop thinking that we have copyright on melanation. Everyone has melanin in their skin. It's just different forms. So we really, I love the melanin in my skin. Don't get me wrong, and in yours. But everyone has melanin in their skin. What I think of James Freeman as an auditor, I think James Freeman is a civil rights activist. I don't think you can label him as just an auditor. I think he's a civil rights activist that goes out and records, that does some things that an auditor does, but he's much more than that, just that. I don't know about subliminally. I don't know if it's programming to the use subliminally. I think it's overt in some case, you know. When you be auditing again? I'm trying to do something tomorrow. I'm trying to do something every day. How long have you been doing this? I've been doing this since April 16th of last year. So I'm almost up on 18 months. What's up with the way the NBA champs, Toronto? Okay, all right. There's the real six. The real six in the house. The real six in the house. Toronto's in the house. The real six. I see some auditors racist. I hope not. You know what? You can be racial without being racist. You know what I mean? So you can be racial by saying certain things like, I was watching someone's live stream, a very popular channel, when they were being accosted by the cops. And this particular auditor said to the cops, I'm the one that called you. I work with you guys. I help you guys. It's not a problem. Remember, I was the one that I was the one that was being threatened or beat up by these two black guys. And I noticed that all the way. Immediately, I noticed that. Like, why did you have to emphasize the race of the people that you claim was assaulting you? It didn't make sense to me. There was a couple other people in the live stream at the time that noticed the exact same thing. And everyone else was just going right over that. That's not a problem. They didn't, they heard it, but it's normal to them. But as a person of color, I hear that. And I just want to know, why are you emphasizing race when you're telling the cops about a situation that happened to you? To me, what I heard was, hey, I'm a white guy, and you guys are doing this to me, and these black guys just tried to jack me up the other day, so that's what I heard. And words are powerful. Words have meaning. So, race is brought up because U.S. places that in our thoughts. James Freeman called a black security guard. I know, I saw that. I know it, he did. I saw that. I absolutely saw that. And and it's a couple other videos I've seen that, the person's ethnicity was brought up. I'm sorry, I can't speak right now. I kind of been messing with the wacky stuff. So, but anyway, it's been a few videos I've seen where the person's race or background has been brought up, and I didn't really appreciate that. It's been a couple of auditors too that have mocked different people, ethnic groups, as far as trying to speak with like them. To me, that is very disrespectful. Like if you're mocking a Chinese guy, I don't think you need to mock their accent in order to display what they were saying to you. If you're mocking a black guy, I don't think you need to, quote unquote, trying to sound like you from the hood or ghetto or whatever. Because if you are doing that, then really it's a failure on you as being a part of the majority, because this is what your educational system has done to a group of people that are also Americans. So that's really ignorant for you to go, well, she was saying getting your boots, girl, and we gonna go. Don't do that, because I didn't hear that person sound like that. I hear you trying to sound like how you perceive that person to speak, and that's offending me as a black man, or as a person of color, or as a Mexican, or as a white guy, or as a gay guy, or as a gay woman, or whatever the case may be. You can repeat what the person said, and you can make as much fun as what he said all you want. but you shouldn't try to mimic it in that person's speech pattern because that's very disrespectful. That's something like there was an event of a certain politician who was being interviewed by a disabled reporter, and it became a bit of a controversy when that politician got up in front of a lot of his constituents and was going like this, and you don't have to do that in order to relay or to make fun of the idiotic statement that a person says, so up in 3-time murder, 2 good friends of mine. I trust none of them unless they earn it, and none have. JB, I agree with you. However, I'm going to put a caveat on that. I think good people can be bad cops. What? Yeah, I think good people can be bad cops. I think there are some cops out there that have never wrote a BS ticket. I think there are some cops out there that have never violated anyone's rights. I think there are some cops out there that want to help the community. That's a good person. But that exact same cop would sit around and watch his buddy throw someone on the ground. That exact same cop would sit around and watch his buddy stand up into the grown person's face and yell and scream and completely intimidate that person without saying anything. That makes him a bad cop. He's a good person, but you're a bad cop. Can bad people be good cops? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But good people can be bad cops. I do believe that. So, okay, Joe Cool's video called Heat. That's a great teaching video. It's a great teaching video. It's by Joe Cool. It's called Heat. And the reason I say it's a great teaching video, because he was going toe-to-toe with the lieutenant. They call him in Chicago white shirts. They were going toe-to-toe with each other. But it wasn't this cop flexing his cop muscles. It was just this guy flexing his man muscles as a human. And Joe Cool was giving him the exact same thing. He wasn't telling this man, you're a public servant, you bow down and kiss my boots. No, they was going toe to toe as men. So what that tells me is that Joe Cool knows how to separate and focus on the situation and not something that's completely off brand. And it's okay, because when I talked to Joe Cool on the phone about it, the first thing I told him, and he's on the chat right now, the first thing I told Joe Cool was, man, LT was all right. Isn't that what I said, Joe Cool? I said, Joe Cool. I said, LT was all right, man. He all right. Because I understood he wasn't trying to flex he didn't threaten to take Joe Cool to jail. He didn't say, I'm a cop, you better not. He didn't say, obey my orders. It was none of that. It was just two men who was battling and just going at each other. But it was all right. And that's the type of police officer that I will hope will be patrolling our streets, because he can actually separate. I don't like you because your Miami Dolphin football team beat my team and you're a fan of the Miami Dolphins. That has nothing to do with I'm a cop and I tell you to sit on the ground just because I'm a cop. That's two different things. So they can actually be good people that are bad cops. Well, I believe that anyway. Other than Overtown tomorrow, they're going to act normal around me, man. They're going to act normal around me because they know who I am now. My videos as far as me calling them cockroaches, those are far in between because they act a certain way around me. That's why I still need you guys' support to make sure that I can get to other places, because there's a county north of me, Palm Beach County, that is completely virgin territory for Big Nick. And it's less than 30 minutes away. So it's other places that I still want to get to. Theo, when you put stuff like that, I won't try to dissuade you from believing what you believe, but you have to remember, I'm a military guy. And when you're a military guy, man, it's like, it's just certain things I'm not willing to believe that my country does to its own citizens. So, I'm not just into, things when it comes to, I refuse to believe, and I don't want to go off in a tangent. I don't want to take over the chat with this, but Nicholas, not Big Nick, Nicholas, the man, Rosanna and Aaliyah's father. I refuse to believe that our government did 9/11. I'm a military guy. I'm sorry. I just, maybe if I wasn't a military guy, but I'm a military guy. I'm sorry. I just can't believe that about our country. So you're gonna be talking to a brick wall when you telling me stuff like that. I'm sorry. Come to El Paso, Texas. No, Pasco County. Come to Pasco County. They need auditing too. You know what? You've watched all of my videos, Alan. You're Big Nick in Pasco County, buddy. You are. You are Big Nick in Pasco County, man. You know, so wrong Nick. Well, you know, Joe Cool, maybe you're not a military guy. I'm a military dude. I just can't. I can't. I enlisted. I volunteered. So, so Kendo. So you know what I mean, right? You served in the Navy as well. Come on, you. Alpha, you guys know we're military. Am I wrong or is it just me? Is it just me? You know, so I just can't believe that my country, who I love dearly, I just can't get on board with that. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I hope it didn't happen. I pray it didn't happen. But I don't go. Nicholas with the K. I love you. You can't convince me otherwise, Tucker. I may be, but you can't convince. I refuse. Look. Okay, I can't. Big Nick is too tall, so I just do it like this. Look. This is a real military salute. Look. Watch the cutaway. I'm a real military guy. The Navy is the greatest organization in the history of organizations, right? And then you got those other branches, whatever. But anyway, I'm a military guy, so you know what? Hikey, hope I'm saying Detroit, Great Lakes, Norfolk, or San Diego. San Diego. If I already got Norfolk, I probably would have still been in the Navy right now to this day. Thank you, follow the law, damn it. So, yeah, hey, all right. I'm Marine and Navy. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, all you guys, for your service, for joining. You know what? Someone told me they had a problem with, and this was a military guy, told me that they had a problem with the term, thank you for your service, because he felt that everything he did wasn't in service of people or wasn't in service of America, that there were some things that he was ordered to do. And when you're in the military, the first thing you learn is that yours is not the reason why. Yours is to do or die. So when you understand that is an order's an order and you do what you're told. But so he said he's not really keen on that thanks for your service, because he believes all of his service wasn't used to the greater good. But just as a thank you, I would say thank you for your service, you know. Big Nick in the UK. Okay. All right. So guys, it's been so long. I was really nervous to go live, but this has been so freaking cool. I'm gonna fucking rob this dude here who I'm using his studio. I'm gonna fucking rob him. Not only am I gonna rob him, but I'm gonna make sure that he's not able to come back and re-rob me and take it away, because I probably wouldn't do audits if I had this set up. I would be here all day talking to you guys. I see why he broadcasts so much. This is fucking, excuse my language, I'm sorry, but this is awesome. This is awesome. So guys, so much is coming down the pike. We're going to do a studio show. I'm going to have a partner. We're going to do a studio show. We're still going to do Did You Know? Because that is so important, and that's the easy way to teach people basic rights. You know, I don't want to go into the 12th Amendment, you know, anything like that. Just the basic rights that really affect them in their everyday lives. We're going to quiz them on that stuff. We're going to get the T-shirts eventually. I'm sorry about that, but I had to build a team. I didn't want to just come out and have you guys buy a T-shirt and then you wash it and then you can't wear the shirt anymore. So I had to build a team, and now I'm coming up with a team. I actually have a team behind me, and they believe in me, and they want to support what I'm doing. And I told them about the six, and they see how passionate I am about you guys. Pink Camera Magic is here. If you guys aren't subscribed to Pink Camera Magic and you don't subscribe to Pink Camera Magic, unsubscribe from me right now. Telling you that. Unsubscribe from me if you do not or will not subscribe to Pink Camera Magic. She was the very first inspiration. Thank you, AGK. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your service in and out of the military. Keep it up. One man standing his ground advances the freedom of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, guys. This has been absolutely wonderful. I am going to do it again. Oh, my God. Hey. You want to donate to me? Get me this setup. Get me this shit. And you guys I will be in, I will be in court on trial thinking about this shit when I get out. Because this is where it's at. And he's been trying to get me to come here for the longest. Oh, my God. So, listen. Okay, guys. My best friend in the entire world is on. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe to him because he's not a content provider. But he just came in and said hello to me. His name is Lim Reed. Please, before I go, can I get at least 10 people to say hello, Lemon Head? Make sure you put Lemon Head. Hello, Lemon Head. If I have any moderators, we had someone asking about donations. If I don't have any moderators to post it, Alpha, if you wanted to contribute, just go to any one of my videos and you'll see it in the pinned comment, and you can donate that way. Go to any one of my videos, G, and click on there. And you'll see it. Any one of the pinned conversations. That's what I'm talking about. Six, I love you guys so much. I love you, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. So until we meet again, which will be very soon because Big Nick is back full time. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability, representing the six. You guys are everything to me, and I thank you so much. Be safe.